are back with our KSP Let's Play today, and it's actually a very special episode because today 1.10 launched, so we've got some ESA parts that were added in collaboration with the ESA. We have comets which have been added to the game, which is actually a really cool addition, I think. If we go to the tracking station here, I'm not sure if we'll find any comets, but apparently those can occur. Things like these can be comets that don't actually have like variable tails and stuff like that, which would be really cool and actually very neat to see. And apparently some of them can even be interstellar travelers. If we click on this unknown object, I don't know how close we can actually get to these things. Apparently not very close, it seems. At least not enough to view the surface of it. I suppose we actually need to send something there to traffic, but it's object class E, huge, which is kind of neat. We have no scan of that, so hopefully none of our mods really broke, but we'll have to see how that goes. So where we last left off, we launched our second flyer and just cussed space, and we unlocked some parts for ourselves. But I think now we are going to just head into the vehicle assembly building and try to finally make it into a full orbit. So we're going to probably want the Mark 1 command pod still, because you know it's old faithful, and we're going to want the heat shield for it. That's too small. There we go. Perfect. Some decouplers like so, and then some fuel tanks. Probably only need actually let's do one more like that, and then we're going to add in radial decouplers because we have those now. So we're going to give it 2 radial decouplers like so, and attach ourselves some solid rocket boosters on the side. Maybe some hammers. Yeah, that's probably smart. And let's shift these downwards like so. Perfect. And then maybe we want to, yeah, we probably want these all the way down towards the bottom. We want to flip this over like so, and then let's give these some nice nose cones to go on the top so that they don't look so bad. We want to give it an engine, obviously. The swivel being the only engine that we have currently. Perfect. Look at that. And then, do we have the launch clamp yet? We don't actually have the launch clamp. So we're going to have to be careful about how we balance this thing out. Yeah, that'll be perfect, right? If we put these all at one stage. What's the TWR? Okay, so it has enough to do a decent bit. Its rotation is greatly off, and I don't know why. Let's fix that. Yeah. Perfect. There's no way this could go wrong at all. You know what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Wait for us to be up a little bit more before we decide to start gimbaling forward here. Oh, that's not good. That's real not good. Okay, we're aborting. We're aborting. Yep. Did not like that occurring. Let me tell you. Luckily, luckily, our Glenman Kerbal did okay. Can I get mystery goo here? Can I keep it? Because why not? Can I log pressure data? Keep experiment, so this won't be totally in vain. And touchdown. Well, second try is a charm, right? That's what they always say. Wonder how much science we got. We still got 36 science for that, and an experience point. Wow, 36 science will give us general rocketry. In which case, I very much want that because we can get some better boosters and everything. You know what? First orbiter, not too bad. You did good for not actually making it into orbit. But now we can improve you, just ever so slightly. Is that perfect? I think that's perfect. Okay. Now this can't go wrong in any way. We're going to name this one Orbiter 2. Hopefully this one can actually make it into orbit. Alright, well, here's hoping, right, Glenman? You may be the very first Kerbal to orbit. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, let's take off. And as we slowly take off this time, doing perfectly fine. I don't think we're going to try to turn very much, lest we end up completely obliterating ourselves again. Really? All right, just do it. Just decouple, and don't fall off this time. Oh, why are you not? Oh, don't get hit. Don't. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Rocket, fly away. Oh boy, we're just gonna. Maybe we should just limit it to 2 at full thrust, because they can do the balancing act. Probably. That'll probably be enough for us, right? And at 50, will we still get the same thrust to weight? We will. So maybe we just stick with this. And we can always turn on the main engine if we need it, right? Let's do that. Let's say that. I didn't save the craft, but that's okay. Saved it with the other one. It's not too big of a modification, so I think we'll be A-okay, won't we? Alright. Are you ready, Glenman? You are going to be the first Kerbal to orbit the Kerbal system. Let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, take off. Okay. We're doing alright. See, this is a nice controlled ascent, I feel. This is perfect. We won't pitch until, you know, we have a decent velocity going on too, I feel. Won't repeat the mistakes of last time. 1500 meters or like 100 meters per second probably. Okay, we're about to reach 1500. That's good. We're halfway through this. I guess we can start trying to pitch if we want to. Oh, we're really listing here. We don't want to do that. Why are we careening that way? We don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Why is the control all wonky? Okay, detach those, and yeah, Z, do that. There we go. That is much more stable of a craft. The swivel providing us with all the needs that we want. We want to make sure that our apophysis doesn't go too high. Okay, we're doing fine at about probably 80,000, 70,000 probably. Is that that's a comet up there? Look at what I was saying. That's nuts. Oh my god, that's crazy. We want to make sure we have enough for the gravity turns. So at about now. Perfect. Look at that. That's going to be a beautiful apophysis once we get up there. So add a maneuver node and just gun it this way. We don't have enough to do that. That's okay though, probably. Yeah, we're really missing the delta V there. That's not good. I probably should have made sure that we had enough for that. Oh well, we'll just have to come careening back down. Maybe we can take some science when we're in the upper troves of the atmosphere here. Observe mystery goo. Yeah, not too much science there. Log pressure data. Oh, we have not done that one yet. That's useful. And log temperature data. We've done this one, so that's not really useful. However, we may be able to get it on re-entry, in which case that'll be very nice for us. I don't think we'll need this yet. And can we take a crew report while we're up here? That won't give us anything. Can we take a crew report while EVAing up here? That might be fun. Can you EVA? Yeah, look at that. That's perfect, huh? Crew report. EVA report. Keep experiment. Perfect. Now you reboard. Okay. And now I think it's probably smart to just give us some of that velocity and detach. Perfect. I don't know why SAS wasn't on, but there we go. Are we actually gonna... We're going more than 1,000 meters per second, so I expect some heating to occur from the heat shield. But none of the ablator has been used. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna take this time to log the temperature. Like so. Oh, it's not gonna do it? That's unfortunate. Oh, whatever. We'll keep it. Crew report during re-entry. Keep it. Cool. And as we slowly fall, we will deploy the drogue chute. like so. Perfect, and that'll slow us down to a manageable velocity, and we don't want to pull the actual chute yet. 2,500 meters. Should we wait until we're like at a decent height? Let's wait until 1,000 meters. Let's do a daredevil, Glenman. Let's see how close to the ground we can get. 900, 800, 700, 600, 500 meters. Shoot. Pull. Oh boy. Look at Orbiter 2. It's like nothing went wrong. Oh, Glenman, the things you've seen in a past life. Okay, clearly we need to do some work on this to do some improvements to get into orbit. 3,465 meters is more than enough, I feel, to get us into orbit. Orbiter 3, you're good. Let's launch you. Glenman, you're gonna get your chance to shine. I promise you this. All right, Glenman, you ready? Now that we worked out all the kinks, let's go to space. Look at that, perfect. That's what we like to see, isn't it? Beautiful. All the way up. Going up on a Saturday, I think, technically Sunday. Okay, now start your pitch. Start your pitch. Start to pitch. No. Does not want to pitch at all. Nope, just gonna continue going up straight. That's okay. You do you, Rocket. That's okay, because in about 2 seconds we will be leaving these boosters behind as they go, and we start. They hit each other. You know what? I guess that does help clean it up just a little bit. Set that maneuver node window open so that we can check our apopsis. Is going to be okay. Looks like we may actually make it on this one. 80 kilometers. We'll go for 90. There we go. Right to there. Then we will go here and we will just do that. Hopefully we'll be okay. Can I set this to be more squished like so? Come on. Oh, we have a defined periapsis now. And so long as it's above atmosphere, we should be set. 89 and 90,000. Oh, yeah, let's do about like so. That should be perfect. As long as we get the maneuver proper, which we very well may or may not. We'll have to see once we get there. But we have to start our burn in 30 seconds and basically burn everything that we got. We don't have anything to help us with the maneuver node because we don't have the science for that yet. Well, and we also don't have the pilots for that yet. They need a lot more experience running through a flight simulator. All right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. We're going to be burning for like the better part of a minute here. Kerbal Space Center is still very much right down there. And that's funny that we're doing this all right above it. Totally would not have wanted it to do that. We should have been coasting well over at this point. But that's okay. It is what it is. If it works, you know, it works. That's good. We did it. We're in an orbit. And we're in an orbit that shouldn't really decay at all. Hopefully. I think 90,000 meters or 90 kilometers is perfect. Look at that. We are in orbit, Glenman. Look at you. The first Kerbal to orbit. You are truly, this is a proud moment. Let's take some temperature readings, shall we? Let's log the temperature up in space here. Keep that experiment. Mystery goo. Observe it while in orbit. Look at that. Perfect. We'll take the barometer readings, log that temperature data, keep that experiment, take a crew report while in space near Kerbal. We get nothing from that. That's a bit annoying, but that's okay. We'll take an EVA report while in orbit. You know what we'll actually do now that we're in orbit? We're just going to let go and turn on our RCS pack and look at us. Oh, isn't that incredible? Look at us. This is a big day for you, Glenman. Look at you. EVA report. Keep it and try not to crash into the craft at all. Now you can just sort of stay out here for a bit. It's pretty amazing. But let's get you back in, because we are going to have to deorbit at some point. I did not think of that too much yet. Gonna grab it here and board up. So it really sucks that the crew report is gonna net us nothing, but it is what it is. And I guess we'll complete one full orbit for the sciences, like so. Try not to come down on the night side of the planet, and let us prepare for a burn to end. Nope. SAS, please enable. Thank you very much. And let's try to get ourselves oriented to the retrograde here. And basically what we're going to do now is burn retrograde until our orbit is decayed into the atmosphere. Like so. Perfect. Look at that. Now we can basically separate from our rocket. We're going to do a throw, so we're not right exactly near it. Like so. Using that centripetal force to send us away. We're going to point towards retrograde ourselves and spin around so we can see Kerbal as we descend, right? Let's view the internals here. Look at that photo. Isn't that a beauty? We're gonna take a nice photo here for the thumbnail, right? Like that. Look at that view. Isn't it perfect? Okay, we are hitting the cusp of the atmosphere right now. Oh, we've got that re-entry heating going on. Hopefully we will survive. What's our ablator looking like? Pretty good, because heat shields are a bit overpowered in this game. Hopefully our mystery goo manages to survive. Oh, as we go, what's our internal view looking like as we spin ourselves right round? Look at Kerbal below us. Oh boy, that is a view. And we have to completely slow down from 2,000 meters. That's going to be rough. 2,000 meters a second. We'll need to slow down from that. Really taking off that ablator. But none of our components have been really hit so far. Oh, we're slowing down. We're getting back down to acceptable levels. And 1,000 meters per second. Look at that. Perfect. All right. That is just perfect. Crew report. Yeah, overwrite it because it doesn't give us anything. This one does for some reason. But, you know, that is what it is. Okay. We're going to wait until probably about 8,000 meters from the ground, and we'll pull all of our chutes. And the drogue chute will deploy now, get us down to a decent speed, and we are going to cut it and launch the other one, so that way when it hits 1,000 meters we will be at a safe speed. And in 3, 2, 1, deploy that chute and slow us down with about 500 meters to go. Look at that. Isn't that perfect, Lemon? You have survived the re-entry. Congrats. This is perfect. As we slowly make our way back down to the surface. 4, 3, 2, 1, and touchdown. Welcome back to Kerbin, Glenman. You have done it. You have been the first Kerbal to orbit. Lucky you. And now let's see what all those science points you've given us are. Oh, 67 science from that orbit. Look at that. 5 from the crew report, 8 from the EVA, 10 from Mystery Goo, 8 from temperature, 12 from the barometer, and just 1 from the recovery of the vessel. Oh, this is in data gathered. This isn't even the science points that we got. Look at that. That's perfect. Also, Glenman is now level 1. That's perfect. Let's go to the astronaut complex. Glenman can now, she has a good endurance, and she has stability assist, prograde and retrograde hull, and full vehicle control without combat access. Look at you. Jeb has those, doesn't have those things quite yet, but we can definitely give him those, no problem. Max sustainable G 6.2. That's not quite as high as Jeb's, but we'll get there. And Valentina doesn't. We need to get hers up as well. But that's good. I want to get some research and development going on. We probably want general construction, because that would be very nice. We can get the flag, the structural fuselages, the struts. Yeah, this is probably a good one to get right there. And then I don't think we're going to be able to afford any of the other ones, but we only need about 1 more flight before we're good. And we probably want advanced rocketry. Then we can make our pivot into some aviation creations. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of getting us into our first orbit. Hopefully the next time we will see about getting our science up so that we can eventually land on Minmus and the moon. And I will see you guys all in the next episode.